This is the story of a boy, Ahmed, who was an ordinary boy, but the day he discovered the secret of the mirror world, life changed forever. Ahmed was spending his time as usual at home when he noticed something strange in the mirror in his room for the first time. One day, Ahmed was engrossed in his phone when he suddenly caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror. He realized that his reflection wasn't mimicking his movements. This was no small matter, because the eyes of his reflection in the mirror looked different from the eyes he saw in front of him. Ahmed immediately reached out to the mirror, and his reflection repeated the same movement. But after a few moments, it froze, and his reflection turned into a smile. Ahmed was terrified, but then he took a step forward and touched the surface of the mirror. As soon as his hand touched the mirror, he felt a jolt and was transported to a new world. This world was very strange. The colors were muted, the ground was black and blue, and he had become a part of the mirror world. Ahmed's eyes sparkled because this place seemed very fascinating to him. Everything here was inverted, and every object had a different appearance. He looked around, but there was no one else there except his reflection. Ahmed's reflection, which had been in the mirror earlier, was now standing in front of him. It was looking at him with a strange and eerie expression. Hesitantly, Ahmed asked, "Who are you?" The mirror reflection replied, "I am not your reflection, but a part of your mirror world. This is the world where every fear, every weakness, and every deep thought of yours comes to life." Ahmed's heart was pounding, and he immediately tried to turn back, but he saw that the path he had come from had disappeared. Ahmed began to see the shadows of fear in his eyes, and he knew that the mirror reflection in front of him had now become a dangerous reality. His reflection, which had once seemed pleasing, now appeared terrifying. His reflection was now moving towards him to push him, and as Ahmed stepped back, his reflection moved closer at the same pace. Now Ahmed understood that he had become a part of this mirror world, and the only way to escape was to recognize his reality and face his fears. "You can't do anything to me." Ahmed raised his voice. For a moment, his reflection stopped. This was the moment when Ahmed overcame his weaknesses and defeated them. Then, step back, his reflection disappeared, and Ahmed found himself back in his original world. The mirror was clear again, and nothing had changed. But Ahmed's heart was now free from that fear, because he had realized that the mirror world was actually a reflection of his inner self. After conquering his fears, he learned that true success lies in recognizing oneself and facing one's fears.